Hey everyone, thanks for coming out for the first lecture. So the lecture on the video, the Grameen Bank serves as an effective, that's a non-governmental organization. We have to remember that. Non-government organization. Despite problems with the United Nations, the professor cites the following. The success is the collection of weapons in Colombia. Only an entity with massive power like that, a non-governmental organization like the Grameen Bank or grassroots, etc., in international law and organization course. I mean, to stress that, well, this is the only entity that can essentially collect massive weapons after a civil war and Rwanda, genocide, Haiti, all terrible, terrible situations that where the United Nations possibly failed. My background, the regulation of child labor is very important to understand because they basically said we don't want families to be in poverty. If we make that illegal child labor, then, well, what happens is that people fall into poverty. The lecture on the point structure, a lot of people ask about this, oh, can I make up those points? No, because there's a ton of extra points woven into the overall point scale. It's not extra, like I put on 15 points after, it's woven into it. So if there's 114 points in the course, you have 14 extra points. If there's 120 points in the class, you get 20. If there's 112, you get 12. Those are free points. There is a subscription to the YouTube channel. Please unsubscribe after, but that's just my insurance, and you get a point for doing that you're watching the lectures. I don't put my lectures up just in Betterment Canvas because of intellectual property, although some might say, it's not very intellectual, my lectures, but I don't put them in the Canvas embedded because they actually do sell our classes and use our classes. ASU does. So it's kind of interesting. We can talk about that another time. So this is to protect my intellectual property rights. In the lecture on IGOs, NGOs, and more, the professor stresses that international organizations kind of get thrust into the spotlight. That's obviously the World Health Organization. I never talked about that before, but now, after the COVID, and the COVID still exists, is the World Health Organization still useful? And then finally, Article 51 is the right to self-defense. Is Israel doing something in both Gaza and Lebanon that they can draw upon Article 51? That's a pretty interesting, it might be a stretch, but it is important to cite, and we're going to get into a debate about Israel and Lebanon and Gaza, etc. If you do choose that debate, we're going to be doing more about that later. I want to thank you for coming out for the first debate. First quiz lecture. Anything said here can be used against you in a court of law. No, actually, it can be on the next quiz because this is considered a lecture. But I keep them very short because I know you have a lot to work and you get to listen to my long, rambling lectures anyways. Take care, everyone.